Hello, my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner in the Pacific Northwest. I like to take you guys along with me for my weekly studio vlogs where I show you the ins and outs of what I do, how I run my business, the good and the bad, and a lot of market prep and product launches, all the things that you could think of for a business seems to happen in these vlogs. And I also have vendor market vlogs and additional small business content. So if you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get into another week in the studio. This is crazy. Look at that. 2,000th order in home creative history. Oh my gosh. Well, everybody. It's Monday and I am ready. I'm ready to go. We are now on the counter almost to 2,000. Like, these are years that I was alive that are showing up on here. 1998? I was 4 years old having a great old time. But yes, I am so excited. It could happen today. It's definitely gonna happen this week. We have probably one of my biggest events of the year. I've had a couple big markets, but this one, from what I've been told, is supposed to be so good. It is the Terrain Bazaar. And I did the summer one, if you have been watching before and saw my markets. It was like in the downtown area of Spokane on Main Street, and it was great. It went really well. So I am excited because everyone said the winter one's even better. It's in the mall. So I'm going to Spokane this weekend and it's in the mall. It's gonna be 10 to 8, so it's a real long day, which, you know, is great. I am nervous because we are stationed up on the 3rd floor, which is not what I was hoping for, but you know, hopefully everything will be good. We are near the food courts, so hopefully maybe that would bring people in. I'm just a little nervous that we're gonna get forgotten up there, but I'm really hoping it is just busy enough where people are doing the rounds and really checking out every booth. We're just gonna hope. Load-in, I feel like, is gonna be terrible for that one too, because we have to rely on the elevators and they're really slow, if I'm being honest. So yeah, we have a lot to prep for this week. We also have a lot of orders to get through. So today I'm going to try to get all the orders that can go out to go out. We have a couple orders that are gonna have to depend on arriving of blanks and I think just blanks. Candles I'm gonna have to make today as well. I do have one of my friends is coming over around 3 or I guess 4. So I'm going to try to do some of the things when they're here and just things I can do on the couch. So I'm gonna put off mugs and that kind of stuff until later. This morning I'm considering maybe starting some of this apparel pressing, and I really should get through stickers because that does take a huge chunk, as well as bookmarks, get those printed. So I think we're just gonna jump into the day. We're going to get hopefully a lot of things done. I also want to film some content because I feel like I just haven't had a huge feeling about, I've been feeling like I want to create content, but I've had so much going on that I don't, you know what I mean? So when I'm making candles, I think I'm gonna film a candle making video because I haven't yet and I think it might be fun. And I also want to post some other kind of small businessy content about the holidays and such. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm also trying to figure out what other social media sites you guys would like to see me on. If I should just stick to YouTube and Instagram, let me know. Since TikTok might be gone forever, I've been kind of looking at what other sites might be good and have, you know, a good time on. But we'll see. I don't know. I also might just stick to Instagram and YouTube. But I'm gonna be real sad when TikTok's gone. I consume a lot of TikTok content, so it's gonna be a bummer. Anyway, I think let's just get into this Monday. I am feeling the pressure. This is basically our last huge crunch week since this is the last market of the year. I am gonna do this market in a separate vlog because of like the nature of it, and I'm hoping to get a lot more filming done. So this one will be a little bit shorter potentially, unless I'm filming a lot during the week, which you know me, probably will happen. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the week, and I think, yeah, let's just get into this Monday. What even, you guys? I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think I said this in the last vlog. However, I'm gonna say it again. To all the beautiful people that have, one, ordered, because it means so much to a small business for somebody to spend their money and time to check out your products, and so many of you guys have been returning customers too. Like, I noticed those things, and I'm so grateful, and it's just so mind-boggling to me. From 1 year ago, this kind of support was like something I dreamed of having. So thank you if you were somebody that has ordered, left sweet notes like that. Like, it means so much. And I also want to say thank you to, there has been so many such beautiful comments from you guys. Mostly on the video I talked about somebody who, you know, some people that have not been super nice to me, and I was feeling very, you know, uncomfortable and just like weird. Okay, I'm so sorry. There's a squirrel in the fence, and Taco is like about to try to jump through the window to get it. That was so distracting. Anyway, I'm trying to say something heartfelt, and the cat and the squirrel. Anyway, the squirrel is just like staring at me. How embarrassing. Anyway, I want to say thank you for anybody that has commented, reached out to me, messaged me, you know, come on to different platforms to talk to me. It means so much to me that so many of you feel inspired and enjoy my content, how I run my business, and just, you know, me in general. It means so much to me. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Hold on. Taco's being a little jerk. Come on, out. Out, you're being sketchy. Get out. I'm gonna shut the door, because I'm trying to have a genuine moment here. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just trying to have a genuine moment, and Taco was like, we're done. It means so much to me. It makes me so like overwhelmed with like gratitude. I just want you guys to know it means the world to me, and I'm so happy that it resonates with you. I know so many of you have said that like it helps to see other people have these vulnerable moments and like talk about the not so pretty side of small business, like how running things can always be, you know, exhausting. And that's kind of literally the reason I started my YouTube journey, is I felt like there wasn't enough genuine content explaining things or trying to dive into the things behind running it. And I know there's a lot of tutorials and things I want to be creating, and because of how the market season went and just like the things I took on this year, it was really hard to prioritize content over markets. It's just finding the balance, and this is my first year doing YouTube. Like, we've almost had a whole year of vlogs, which feels really odd. Like, I just can't believe I've kept the consistency. I know sometimes my posting dates aren't great. I am trying to do, you know, trying my best. I do want to get on a better schedule next year and really prioritize content for you guys, because this is like, it's been such a beautiful community that I'm so grateful for. When I meet you guys in public, when you come to my markets, it's just, it feels so good. And I hope you guys are aware how grateful I am for every single comment. I know I haven't been able to answer everyone's comments, but like a lot of you have said that like I inspired you to do markets, and that makes me weepy. Or, you know, taking the plunge of starting a business, and I think that's amazing, and I feel so grateful that I get to be a part of your journey. So thank you if you've commented that. And now I'm all weepy because I get a little emotional. Anyway, I just want to say thank you, because the comments have been making me feel so much love, and I just can't. Anyway, we have this huge stack. I know it's not, you know, as big as others, but you know what? This is crazy. Look at that. I can't believe. So I think I'm trying to figure out my moves first. I think I'm going to start sticker making and as well as pack orders at the same time, since they're both kind of time consuming. A lot of these, I think I just have to go downstairs and grab blanks, or not grab blanks, grab product to bring up. There are quite a few orders though that I do need to make Kindle and book sleeves for. All the things. So anyway, I think we should just get into it now that I've cried a little. Oh, I didn't expect that. I felt so overpowered with emotion. Anyway, let's start the things I need to do on my to-do list. This is such a random thing, but if you're somebody that has to like print things and you print out, let's say like 20 things and you don't count the paper, you just put it in there hoping for the best, and then it's a perfect amount. I don't know what it is. It's the perfect feeling. Basically, I need 15 shop cards. We're running low and I need to make more for these orders, and I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. I was waiting for the thing to be like, you need more paper, and I didn't. It was the perfect amount and I didn't even count it. Anyway, very niche content. I just realized that I am completely out. Hold on. Series. My phone was just listening to everything I was doing. Creepy. Anyway, I don't have any freebie stickers right now, so I do need to make those first. And then we can pack orders. You know, every day is a winding road. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get my computer set up as soon as this is done printing, because I still don't have everything working. Like, nothing's doing Bluetooth right now. Still don't know what the problem is with my Cricut and the new MUNBYN printer. I'm pretty sure it's my computer. Haven't had the chance to go to an Apple store. But anyway, I think we're gonna make some freebie stickers, and then we need to restock real stickers. And then I guess we'll get to orders. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I need another surface in here so bad, you guys. And I don't want to sacrifice the couch, but it's becoming very clear. Anyway, there's a lot of noises outside. I'm so distracted. Let's make some stickers. Oh boy. Y'all, the sunshine is out, which is insane to me. I feel like it's been cloudy and dark and sad for so many days, but the lighting is so weird in here because of double windows, overhead lights out, but look at this glow. Like, anyway, I'm still in the middle of sticker making, but I'm almost done. I'm just trying to decide how much to bring for this market, because we are going to bring pretty much all of our banned books with us for the most part, because they sell so well. I just want to have as much as possible. So this is the most we've ever brought to a market. We did sell, I think, 3 online, so I will pull those ones out. And then I'm trying to decide if I should just keep a couple on hand just in case, but I don't know. So we have a lot of books to wrap. I am also a little nervous because I wanted to wrap them with the holiday wrapping, but I also still need to do my mystery gift boxes that people seem to have been loving. I do want to post a video about that maybe today, so hopefully we can get some more traction and be like, hey, a last minute gift to get, you know. So hopefully that is something. I did have a big influx of that in the last market, so it's kind of what I'm hoping for maybe this one too, is if people realize they could buy it online, and that would be our last little push for the year. I keep trying to decide if I want to close the website down for my little break I'm going to take, because I think I'm going to take 2 weeks off. I still feel weird about taking time off. I know it's toxic of me, just because I'm already like, okay, people are starting to talk about next year already, what they're going to be planning for their launches, and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because there are quite a few things I wanted to get manufactured. Not like a ton, but a couple things. And I kind of need to get them in before the tariffs happen, you know? And so I'm kind of feeling that overwhelming, like, what do I need to prioritize? I don't even have these things designed. They're just concepts right now. And I haven't had a chance to design anything since these last couple launches because it's been so crazy. I also really want to move forward with trying to get some stuff licensed for some products, because I really want to have something like Sarah J. Maas stuff, and I'm trying to figure out Fourth Wing. I know a lot of you guys have asked me. However, I don't know if Rebecca Yarros is accepting new licensing. I'm hoping she'll open it back up because of Onyx Storm happening, but when I did reach out, I haven't heard back, and when I did try to find it online, it just said like it had been shut down since like last year, or like it's been down for a while, like they're not accepting anybody, and so I don't really know what to do with that. So I guess at worst case I could design things that are like loosely based. It just wouldn't be able to be like, you know, you wouldn't look at it and go, oh my gosh, 100%. It would be like an illusion to it, just like the Fairy Smut sticker, which I can pull up because I have it right here. This sticker I made, and like you can kind of like, when I'm at a market, someone picks this up and it's like, ha ha ha, they're like, ACOTAR, and I can say yes because, you know, but there's so many Fairy Smut books, and I will, like Quicksilver, highly recommend. Which if you guys are, I haven't done like a book talk in a while. Oh, maybe rip book talk, oh no. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm hoping I'll finish another new book. I am rereading Throne of Glass again, don't hate me. I just needed like some comfort, and I was really listening to it on, hold on, let me open this up. Why doesn't it have my books? Oh, it changed them to Christmas. So I used this app called TBR Bookshelf. I just found an app and was like, I wanted an app to track books that I wanted to read, and then I realized I could track my reading. So my goal this year was to read 30, and right now I'm at 33. I just kind of slowed down on reading because I had a couple series that I was just not, like I got into, and then I was kind of like, do I want to finish this? I don't know. So that's where I'm at right now as far as reading. I've got one more of these in here. Let's see. Might be too ambitious. Oh, we can. Let's send it to printer. Anyway, reading has been a little bit difficult, and I really, honestly, I should read one more book. Maybe one or two, because I have like 2 pending that I'm like halfway through, and I just was not vibing with it. I think I talked about it in a previous vlog, but I was reading the Red Queen series, and I just was having a really hard time with it. I don't know why. I got like halfway through the second book. Like the first book was really good, and I'm not saying it's not a good book. I just like wasn't feeling it. But I have a huge stack of books I need to read, and so I kind of want to, after, maybe during my break, I'll read some more. But right now, that's where I'm at. I got to 33 for the year, compared to the last few years where I haven't been reading literally at all. Because of my career, it was just the last thing on my mind. And I, as a kid, like growing up and stuff, reading was like my #1 hobby. So it's nice to get back into that. I know that's been like a lot of people's experience lately, is finding their passion for reading again after you get away from college for a bit, or even if you're just like out of college now. It's just really hard to want to read when you're in school, I feel like. Like high school is different because like, I don't know, I just felt like it was different. But college, I just like did not. I was like, I can't read anything. I went through like a short phase of reading stuff during like a summer. Like summertime, sure. But during like class time, the last thing I had time for in the middle of like my 3 jobs and my very, very full class load was reading a good book. So I'm happy to be reading again. If you have any like romantasy, fantasy series that you like, I'd love to know. Or if you just have a good book rec. I'm not a huge like mystery or like murder crime reader, so I don't really want to read any of those. But anything else I would love to read. Maybe I'll read more romance next year. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, that is a goal I have though, is to get my designs off for approval for licensing. I reached out this year and it was a very big undertaking, and I really wanted to make sure I was, like, I have some stuff designed for approval, but I really wanted to take my time and make sure I'm really happy with it, since it is such a like process to get licensing approved. And I wasn't sure if that was like the route I wanted to go, but the more and more I do markets and the more we have success online, it does seem like the book stuff is my best-selling items. And so yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of things I want to figure out as far as the business this coming year. Whew. Light. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to be doing. I know we've kind of talked about it in the past where I was like, well, maybe, you know, we switch over, like I rebrand, I might change the name of my business. It's just like a lot of things to consider, and it's kind of easier not to do it. 3, hold on, I'm trying to count at the same time. 3, 4, 6, okay, cool. It's easier not to do it and to just kind of keep going with the flow, but I'm just like, I want to change things up, I think, and I'm having a hard time. Oh, I just hit my Cricut, now it's like, what'd you do to me? I'm having a hard time figuring out like what I'm mostly passionate about. Oh, I should do this one first. Dang it, I should count things first. What am I doing? So I don't know, that's where I'm at. 5, 6, 8. Oh, and like now I'm talking about a few things. This is what happens when I get I'm trying to multitask too much. I had this question quite a few times recently, and I wanted to like address it because I thought I talked about it, but maybe I don't talk about it enough. Like I talk about it every once in a while. For markets, I use Shopify POS, so it connects to my website. So all the numbers coming from in-person markets and online comes through and shows up here. I had a lot of people just asking, they thought I used Square. I used Square, when was it? It was a while ago. It was for my photography website. I never used it for Palm Creative as far as I can recall. Maybe I did at one point. Did I use it? I did. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this. You know, when you have a business for almost 5 years, it's really hard to remember what you do sometimes. I think I started on Square because I had Square for photography. Print Shop was on there, and then I did use Wix for a while. Literally would not recommend. If you use Wix and you are loving it, more power to you. Wix was like the worst thing that happened to me, and I didn't like how anything worked. It was really clunky. I used it for my photo business, and then I switched to Square, and then I tried to sell things on Wix, and it was just horrible. And I ended up having it where I decided, so I did a year subscription. So I went through the year, I realized I really didn't like how it was set up. I didn't like pretty much everything about it. And so I canceled my subscription, and I said, I'm closing this website down. Like, I submitted all the paperwork way beforehand. And I double checked it before, like a couple days before they would like renew the subscription. And then all of a sudden I look, and originally what I'd paid, I think, for the website for the year, it was really low. Like it was like $100. It was something like I had a deal and you know, that was great. But I literally was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like the website's getting turned off. I had made it like I did all the things I needed to do. And then they literally charged me $400 with no warning. Like it just charged. And I was like, what? And it was for another year. And I said, I literally had to, I called them and then like their numbers aren't like connected to anything or something. It was something like really sketchy that I was like, oh, is this like a scam? I was like, is Wix a scam? And then finally, after like a couple weeks of me arguing with them and being like, hey, like I submitted everything. Oh, we see that. And I was like, okay, well, give me a refund. I was like, I'm not paying for this. You can't just like charge. And it didn't even like warn me. You know how usually you get like a, this is gonna be taken out of your account. No, because I turned it off. So anyway, they had illegally charged me and I was about to do a chargeback with my bank and luckily they finally refunded me. And I was like, this is the worst. And just general, I was not a Wix fan. But if you like Wix, good for you. I just did not like anything about it. So now we are on Shopify and I also used Etsy and I still have Etsy. Oh, my stickers fell. Oh no. Anyway, I still use Etsy. It used to be like my prime place where I got sales, but now it's not. She's not the main event anymore. And I still have my Etsy. I might close it next year. Just a lot of things to figure out, you know? Like, is Etsy really worth it? I feel like it's not for me. I do get sales still and it does get me traffic, but not enough to be like life-changing. I don't know if I'd miss that income that much. Like I really didn't make a ton off of Etsy this year. Anyway, lots of things to consider, but everything right now is run through Shopify and I've had a good experience. Even like I know a lot of people have issues with their Square readers. We really only run into like internet issues and occasionally we have to reset the reader, which can be a little annoying when it's like it doesn't make sense why it would need to be reset. But anyway, I would recommend it if you want to keep everything in one place. I do think it has a, I'm trying to remember what the credit card rates are. I don't remember. But anyway, that's what I use. And so when I do inventory, I just go into my Shopify, update them, and yeah, pretty much what I'm bringing is what I'm bringing. The only thing I will say that I'm going to do differently next year too is right now, this is like the most convoluted, and I know it's probably not the best way to run things, and it's going to be kind of a pain to deal with it down the line because it's going to make it hard for me to do analytics, is because a lot of my things, hold on, you're going to get out here, you're not in here. I'm so sorry. No. These meow meows. This year, when I started doing markets, I ended up duplicating pretty much all of my listings to be a market version and an online version. And I know people are gonna be like, why did you do that? Like, that's stupid. But it's because a lot of items I wanted to have a little bit cheaper. There's also a lot of items that aren't structured the same way as I have them online. And so like a cup set, I have it differently online than I do in person. So it's been hard because I'm trying to figure that out. I'm unsure how I can organize this better. And I do have different pricing for certain things in person versus online. And so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it a little easier on us. I also really want to start barcoding everything. I'm trying to figure out how I would do it with stickers. So if you are somebody that uses barcoding during markets, I'd love to know your process of it, especially with like small items. Like my bookmarks don't really have packaging on it. I did do it for an event, or for that Issaquah pop-up, which we still need to go visit, by the way. We'll visit it sometime in December together. Anyway, so like bookmarks in markets look like this. Like they're here, they're all like lined up, you pick them out. So there's no packaging for it, and so I don't know how to put a barcode on that without damaging something. And I don't really want to individually pack all of these bookmarks because that's one, kind of wasteful, and like two, a pain. So if you have any advice on like small items, like obviously I know apparel would be pretty easy to barcode with my apparel tags already on there. And a lot of other things are pretty easy, but stickers specifically and bookmarks. I've thought about doing like a price sheet, but I feel like that would be even more time consuming than me just looking up like what the item is. Anyway, I just feel like some of these stickers are too small to barcode. So I would love to know if you have experience with that. But that is something I would definitely consider as a big thing I want to do next year. It also depends on how many markets I want to do. If I'm going to be doing markets as much as I was this year, I feel like barcoding will be necessary, but I don't know if I might cut back on my markets. There's just a lot of big decisions that need to be made, and I know I need to make them, but we're also still in limbo on where we're gonna be and like what we're gonna be doing as far as like our living situation and, you know, city. Like everything is just a disaster in my personal life right now, and it's making running a business so difficult. Like online, obviously we can keep rolling and trying to do the best we can wherever we are, but for in-person events, it's really hard not to have an idea, especially when a ton of markets are already putting out their applications for next year, and I'm like, crap, I'm gonna have to apply to all these and hope for the best. So I don't know, I'm just having a really rough time trying to move past that. I know as soon as this market's over on Saturday, a weight will lift because it'll be my last event of the year, unless I get off of a wait list, which would be honestly a little too crazy for me right now. I don't know if I'd want it. I don't know if I want it at this point. The emotional whiplash of that, I don't know. But anyway, after this market this weekend, I have to sit down and really make a lot of like business decisions, life decisions, and just kind of like figure out what I want, you know? I like choked a little. There's just so much to do, and it's so many big decisions that, like, you know, like this year specifically, I really made it a goal that it was going to be the year of the markets, try to do as many markets as I physically can, figure out if it's what I even like, if I enjoy markets, because a lot of people don't, and that's totally okay. If you're somebody that's done markets and you're like, I hate it, I get it. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of socializing. There are definitely times where I have, like at the end of a market, I'm just exhausted, and the next day I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't even want to talk to my friends. I just want to like veg and not do anything. And it's a lot, especially when you're also running an online shop where you have a lot of hats, you're doing a lot of things, and it's exhausting. So I get it. And so that's why I really tried to like do a lot of different markets, a lot of different small events, big events, expensive events, cheap events, just to see like what one was working and what also was, you know, I don't know. It was an experiment this year, and I feel good about the experiment. I also feel anxious about the experiment because I feel like, there we go, it's like I can keep working and talking to you. I feel like markets specifically, I didn't expect the success that I have had. I really didn't. I did basically last year, it was last October, I started doing markets. I did my first few, and I felt really good about it, but I also was just so like, I don't know, hold on, maybe let's do book club, I think. Book club. We had someone buy like 7 of them the other day, so I kind of want to make sure I have a lot of book club stickers because I feel like that's like a cute gift to give your book club friends. Okay, cool. So I feel like we should do maybe 1 or 2 of these. Maybe 2. Because I didn't expect someone to buy so many the other day, so we're kind of out actually. Let's do 2. Anyway, back to chatting while I get these things together. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Everything's still kind of a disaster personally, and it's very hard to make plans for my business, and I'm not doing well with that. I feel like I've been in a state of this for a long time, and it's like nobody's fault. The industry that I was working in crumbled and is still recovering, you know, and like I did put out my feelers to be like, hey, what the, ew, what is that? There's like weird stuff on this paper. I don't know what that is, it's creepy. I don't like that. I did put out my feelers for California again, because I just don't know what's going on. I feel like life's been a little difficult, so I don't know. Basically, y'all, life is super confusing and frustrating all the time. Being an adult is no fun. And hopefully, you know, I just feel bad for like all my friends that have been dealing with this stuff with the industry this year, and like, you know, it's not been easy. And like that was a huge reason why we left, and we just couldn't do it anymore. But I'm also like, it's not been any better up here. So I don't know. It's just like not a good time to be looking for work for anybody. I'm unsure if I'd want to go back to full-time with stuff. I really love what I'm doing and it's going well. However, it's like completely a huge pay cut from what I used to be making. So it's just figuring out like how to keep building the business to then make a profit that's I can live off of, you know what I mean? But anyway, super fun talk. It's not easy, as many of you probably know if you're running a business, because I mean, it's almost been 5 years of Palm Creative, which I really should think of what we should do as our big exciting thing. It's in March. I think it's March, or is it May? I need to look. I don't even know the date because it was so intertwined with my photography business that I have to go back and look at when I started my Instagram. Anyway, it's almost 5 years of this business, and it does feel a little disheartening when you're like still feeling like this far in. However, this is also like the first year that I've been doing this full time, where I've had time to dedicate to it. So anyway, that is my life update. We'll see, maybe by the end of the week I'll have more clarity on my life. That's my hope. I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna stay in this apartment at this point. It's December 6th, I think. No, it's past that. It's the 9th today. Oh my gosh, yeah. Unless something really crazy happens, we'll probably still be here, but I don't know. Life is difficult. Life be hard, but we get to make stickers every day, and I do love making stickers. Okay. So yes, these are the Off to Book Club. And I have this in a tote bag too, so it's real cute. I love her. So anyway, I'm gonna finish, now that I had my little debrief with y'all, I'm going to get these stickers done. I'm almost done with them actually. Like, we're pretty close to the end. I have a couple more sheets to do. I'm a little worried about time. It's already 12:20 and my friend will be coming over at 4. So that's making me a little nervous about getting everything done. I think what I'm gonna do after stickers, I need to print bookmarks, so I will do that next. And then I kind of feel like I should do candles, since we have, I need to like see the inventory. I might be able to get away with doing candles tomorrow, candles and booking candle sleeves tomorrow. But I do need to like do orders too. So it just feels like there's a lot to do today. It's okay, we'll get through it. It'll be okay. So much. So I wanted to show you guys the inside of my printer because it is pretty intense. This is a very top-notch color printer. It's the Canon Pro Pixma 100. I bought it a few years ago, and last time I checked, I know it's been a while, but when I got it, it was still about almost $500, but we got a rebate on it, and so it was only $200, which was a steal. And I've seen this one now going for like $1,000. The ink itself goes for $129. So I know I got a good deal because it was like, I think after the rebate, I think it was like $250. But this is what the inside looks like, and you have to like constantly be checking. I mean, luckily they kind of tell you when things are low, but yeah, it has 8 cartridges, so it is kind of overwhelming and is expensive, but it is my favorite printer. She used to give me a lot of trouble in the beginning, but as soon as I learned all the quirks and the tricks, you know, I was able to do it, so I had to redo that. And got the ink in there. Now I am getting ready to print bookmarks. I looked at our quantity after this weekend's market. We're low on like a lot of bookmarks. I just didn't even realize how quickly things went. And luckily nothing as far, I'm gonna double check everything as I go, like one by one. But from pulling everything out and looking at everything, there is no water damage, which is what I was worried about. You know, being in outdoor markets is really stressful because you don't know, especially when you have paper products, how it's gonna go. Luckily, because almost all of my bookmarks are laminated, they don't really have issues. They do seem to have issues in heat when sun hits them and they will pop, but that's after hours and hours of sun exposure. And like that, it's like, I would say always over 80 degrees. So as long as you don't like leave your bookmark like outside on a hot table for like hours unshaded, I think you're fine. But yeah, it looks like everything came through just fine. I really like my bookmarks. They're kind of my favorite thing, and I'm so happy people love them. I've gotten a lot of compliments lately from you guys that has ordered before about the quality, because I feel like sometimes they do feel a little flimsy when you order them from places. However, it is a very tedious process. I do love them though, and it does make it so I can make a lot of bookmarks and not have to worry about paying a lot of money all the time to switch up my designs. I did have a question from one of you, and I'm gonna address it here, but I am gonna add it to my, I'm gonna do a Q&A video soon. I know I've been saying that forever, but I am gonna do it. And I was looking at it and I was like, this is such a good question, and so I wanted to briefly talk about it here, and we'll deep dive into it when I do the Q&A. One of you asked about how, like, why I do my quantities the way I do, because as you've seen, sometimes we run out of things for orders, or like I have to make a lot of stuff, and why I don't just keep exactly the quantities of the product that I have made on my website instead of like in doing like restocks that way. So originally it was because everything I was doing in my shop was made to order, so really there wasn't, like, I didn't have a huge stock of everything. I'd keep like 1 or 2 stickers of each thing, and like that would go pretty quickly. And so for a while when things were very slow for me, I would do basically like the order as I go. So if someone ordered a whole bunch of stickers, I just do the print cut, you know. I wouldn't have inventory like I do now where I pick them up. And that's how originally I was doing it. And then I started getting a little bit more orders, and I was busier with my full-time job, and so I was like, well, we're gonna just, you know, spend a Saturday restocking. I did very small batches, but like 5 and under of stickers that I knew were selling better. And then same with like when I started doing bookmarks, prints I have a lot more of. I might do like a print sale just to clear out some of my older prints, but it was just figuring out what works for you. I know a lot of people are print on demand. It's exhausting though. I will say it is not like, it's easier because you can keep your costs lower, you can save on materials, and you can, you know, if you don't have a ton of space, you don't have to worry about inventory. However, when you start getting orders, or even like as you go, it gets really exhausting to have to, let's say someone bought 5 stickers or 6 stickers or something, and they bought a mug, and then they bought a keychain. If I didn't have anything made, I'd have to then make all those things, and it takes time. So it became like I was kind of almost dreading, like this is a while back, like this was years ago when I was working really like a lot with my full-time job. I was like dreading orders because I didn't have inventory, and I just didn't have the money to put into the business to do that. And so now that I am doing more better, like financially I'm better, not great. It's not great right now, but it's better. and I can kind of have a smaller stock of things. I've thought about switching to doing that. However, here's the kicker. So market-wise, I always have exactly, like, my inventory and how I track it is exactly what I have on hand, where my website, for the most part, is, it's kind of, I usually just pick 20 as like my number, and then as it gets lower, I then like up the number. I don't really know why I do it that way. I mean, it's more so I don't have to, I think it's just for headache-wise. And I can go more into like how I did all this before and like explaining my thought process, but basically it's just because the idea of having to constantly check two inventories, market and non-market, and constantly keeping that in my head as I'm also trying to restock, and like it adds another thing. So for my website, I try to keep a pretty close number of apparel the same. Like I try to keep the stuff that's in stock, or it's things I know I can get quickly. I also was able to, when we lived in California, get away with that a lot better because there's like multiple distribution centers that were like where we lived. So like if I ordered something on Jiffy Shirt, I think it was like the main one I was using, they had a facility that was pretty close, and so it would sometimes show up the next day or within like 48 hours, compared to here where I'm waiting longer and like the shipping's a little more like, yeah, we'll get there. So I don't know, apparel wise, I do try, like for the most part, all the sale items are accurate because I want to like just get those out of here and not be making new things. But as far as everything else, it's just kind of like an old habit that I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it in the future. If I was just doing online, I probably would keep exact stuff, but since I am pretty much made to order, everything in here is something that will be made by me. I kind of just keep it at a random number and then I make it. If it's something that I start like purchasing, like let's say I outsourced mugs or something, let's just say that, I would obviously have to keep a very strict inventory because as soon as it runs out, it's out. But because of how my business model is set up, I can do that. Here, we can come over here as I chatter with you. I know it's been kind of a chatty day. I'm so sorry. I just kind of feel a little lonely today. Eli and Lavi aren't here, and I'm like, well, I'm just chatting as I work. Anyway, but that's kind of what I was, like, what my original like business plan was to make it a little bit easier on myself as far as tracking. And because of, if I was running a business that, like, I know I have a couple small business friends that should do 2 or 3 fairy smuts. Let's do 3. Let's go wild. I have a couple friends who have small businesses where they outsource pretty much everything because of how successful they are, and that's awesome, and I am so proud of them. And like they still design everything, but because of their business and the products they sell, they can't like hand make these items. Because of that, they have to obviously keep a strict inventory. They can't oversell their product, and I kind of like the feeling of it's never really gonna run out because I can keep making it. So obviously there's been times where that has changed. This lighting sucks. Where, you know, the inventory was not updated. Someone bought online as I was in person and I couldn't catch that, and that's what's been happening with those orders, is that it's usually within the time of me doing a market, and it's just, that's what it is. It is what it is, and it sucks, and I will figure out a better process. However, I usually can get these orders out within the time of my shipping, which is usually 3 to 5 or 5 to 7 days, depends. Oh, there's just a person there. Oh, there's too many windows in my apartment. Sometimes I'm like, there's just a man with a ladder walking on by. Okay, scared me. He was in a bush and I was like, oh my god. I'm assuming they're cutting that bush. Anyway, I hope that explains why I do it that way. It's just sometimes I don't catch it, and other times it's because of how I have my business model. But yeah, if I started outsourcing, I would have to have very accurate inventory. Just depends on what you're comfortable with. If you're somebody that's like, even if you're hand making things and you don't want to have the pressure of constantly making things, and you want to like let's say you work full-time and you really only get to work in your business at night or on the weekends, and let's say you spend Saturday to do a monthly restock. That's what I used to do, and honestly it was great. I mean, and then it just got complicated and I had more products and things, but that's what I used to do. I would do like a monthly restock, and that was the inventory I had. And then as I was able to kind of figure out everything and how to make things work, I then started doing the made to order, made it so you could buy more items than I physically had, and then I would make them. I don't know if it's the right way, but it's a way. I've been doing it. Let me switch the paper really quick. I had a pretty crazy idea, because it's me, for this market this weekend. So it's in Spokane. Hold on, I should have music's on. You can't have that. Because it's in Spokane and it's my last big event, I am tempted to make a new candle set. Y'all are gonna be like, are you kidding me? But I thought about it last week, and then it just got so busy that I didn't think I could do it. Hey, can I help you? We have a visitor. Come here, Riley. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, taco fans. Wow! Here he is. Just for you guys. He's such a baby. He's mad because I'm working. Anyway, I was thinking about making like a Spokane or Pacific Northwest candle. Even though I know, like, that's kind of bananas. Ah! What are you doing? Can I help you? Anyway, so that's my thoughts. Ow, he's hurting me. I'm also tempted to make a new sticker too. We'll see if I can get like all of this stuff done, and then I can be kind of wild maybe tomorrow. Okay, he's being like a little too needy. Say goodbye, Taco. I love you too. You're kind of hurting me. Come on. Come on, let's go. I love you. Oh my gosh. He like attacked my arm. Anyway, I know it's wild. I know I'm crazy. Why am I doing this? Well, because it was my plan all along, and then many things happened and I got really busy. So I already have a ton of Spokane iconic things drawn for another project. It was for the Washington mug. And so I'm considering either making a mug or doing some kind of like Spokane-esque item, because it seems like if you're from Spokane and you know this, everyone loves Spokane merch. I don't know what it is. Like, my hometown is so like, I wanted to say Pacific Northwest or Spokane, and I love it. I'm here for it. I really wanted to have an apparel item that had that. I get asked a lot about it now, but originally I had done Pacific Northwest as a design, because I was like, well, you know, I'm all over the state. I don't think I'll get to an apparel item, obviously, 'cause it's this weekend, unless we got real wild real fast, but I don't think so. Anyway, I want to get this kind of all done so that I can maybe design something like that. I already have an idea for the candle. I'm only going to make a couple. It's going to be like limited edition and see how it goes. And then I'll pop it up on the website maybe, or just keep them around until an event. Anywho, we are almost through printing bookmarks, and then I need to evaluate my time frame before my friend gets here. It's like almost, is it almost 2 o'clock? Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. So I have some content I need to film. I need to kind of like clean up a bit, and then, yeah, this day kind of flew by. I feel like I haven't done a lot, but I mean, I'm making a ton of stuff. Like, we have, look how many stickers we have for the market this weekend. And then what doesn't sell just gets it gets to go over there. So that's great. And I'm also considering how to get some more sales to clear out some holiday stuff. I don't know what it is. I just feel like Christmas stuff does not sell super well, and that's why I didn't do anything big as far as like a launch. I did like the mugs, so I'll probably do a discount sometime this week to kind of like hopefully clear out some of this inventory, especially apparel. So if you want a really cute festive apparel item, I'd love that. They're on sale right now, but I'm gonna put them on a bigger discount most likely. So when you're seeing this, you'll be able to check the website. And you can also get the mystery t-shirt if you want to be wild, and it could be a holiday item, it could be a small business design or something in my sale area. I just want to clear inventory so we can like really get ready for the new year. Anywho, I'm gonna finish getting this printed. We're almost there. I can't make them today. They'll have to be tomorrow because I want to let them fully dry. But I am gonna like hole punch the rest of the ones that are ready to go, so then we can just punch through it tomorrow. As far as everything else, I think when my friend gets here, I'm gonna work on mugs and keychains, since that's something I can do while I'm sitting like on the couch chatting. And then maybe tonight I might get into candles. I'm not gonna be able to sew today because I do need to cut everything out, and that does take a while. So that'll be a chunk of my day tomorrow. But as far as restock, I feel like we're in a good spot. I'm hoping today we finish up with maybe mugs, keychains, stickers, bookmarks. I don't know if I'm gonna get to orders today. I'm gonna at least get everything pulled though, so then in the morning tomorrow I'm able to like snap through it really fast. But I am a little worried because I do need to check in with Eli to see what his schedule is for dropping mail off, since he has our car. It's a lot of moving parts and I'm like, we'll figure it out. If I can get to orders today, I'm really gonna try to. Luckily, I mean, most of these orders came in, I think all of them came in Saturday or yesterday. So, I mean, if they go out tomorrow, it's not the end of the world. It's still within even like a business day. So, it's okay. We're gonna be okay. I will make sure everything gets out though, because I want to make sure stuff gets to people before Christmas. So, it is a priority, but I do need to like get through some of this so then we can keep things rolling. Because we have a pretty short week. We have to leave Friday. The market's on Saturday. So, oof, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be some late nights this week. I can tell already. Okay, friends, so it's almost 4 o'clock. Eli's almost home, I'm pretty sure. And I just made more coffee. Eli got me this mug. He gave it to me early, but it's our favorite coffee shop, so I was very excited. And I'm obsessed with it. I keep using it. So, where we stand is I just posted on social media some more, and that was like one of my goals today. Our book wrapping is here, which is great, so I can start wrapping books. And I'm considering my next move, because everything else that I need to do, it's like if I start doing it now, do I wait for, basically I'm like, do I wait for my friend to get here and we can like, I can work on things, or should I start now? We have mugs to do. I should figure out how many keychains I need to make. That's actually something I should do. Yeah. Luna's looking at me so silly. Anyway, hopefully this might be where I end today. I've been talking a lot today, but we'll see. I just don't know how I feel. Like right now I feel really tired, which is why I was like I should drink some coffee so I can wake up and hopefully do some more work. And then tomorrow we're going to basically jump right into everything. I think maybe tonight I'll like prep all the orders as far as like what I need to have here up here, and then tomorrow like first thing just jump into orders and then move on to prep. I just was feeling so anxious about prep that I wanted to get a good chunk of the things that usually take the most time up. Kindle and book sleeves will probably take the most time. I'm a little nervous to make more holiday stuff, since I'm kind of hoping, I'm like, well, maybe I should like not make any more. It's just so hard to gauge what to make and how much to make of things. So hopefully we sell out. That'd be great. And if not, hopefully people will buy it online. But I am nervous to have more holiday prints, because I'm like, I don't know. Maybe people will buy them. Maybe it will be a beautiful time. Anyway, I'm going to figure out my next move, because there's many moves to make. And then, yeah, that has been today. That's been my Monday. Hello, friends, and happy Tuesday. This is Lavie, obviously. Lavender, you want to say hi? She's having a moment. Her daddy just left. She's very upset. Welcome to Tuesday. I ended up not getting, you know, as things go when you hang out with your friends. Do you get things done? No. But was it worth it? Absolutely. We watched White Christmas, which is both of our like favorite Christmas movies, or at least one of our favorite Christmas movies, so it was fun to get to watch it together. And we got some gluten-free pizza, so it was a fun friend hang. And then yeah, I just didn't really feel like doing things after that. I just ended up reading for a bit. I don't know, I'm kind of in a funk this week. I think it's the feeling of like things ending, you know, and just figuring out what's next and trying to also focus on the tasks at hand. So I'm trying to stay focused on exactly what I need to be focused on, and then we'll worry about the rest of it later. That's kind of how I'm feeling. So today we have quite a bit to accomplish. It's gonna be a long day, if I'm being honest. I think I'm gonna start with orders and like the orders I can get done now, and then we'll move on to the things I have to fulfill to get the rest of the orders done. There's quite a few that have Kindle and book sleeves and things that I need to make. So today's gonna be a sewing day, as well as candle making, and just like a lot. I think with everything that's going on, I do feel like I might have to actually work late tonight. Last night I was kind of like, I think I can get away with not doing it tonight, unless I like, I don't know, have a moment of pure energy today where I can get all this stuff done. Then I think it's gonna be a potentially late night in the studio, because we have a lot of orders to fulfill. We're almost, y'all, like, we are one away from 2,000. I'm shook. I can't believe it. So I feel like today might be the day, maybe? And if so, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna be so freaked. I'm gonna be like, ah! It's gonna be so exciting. And I think whoever the 2,000th customer is, or like order is, I guess, because it's probably a lot of you guys repeat customers. So 2,000th order, I'm trying to think what I want to do, because I feel like one should pack that order on Instagram, and then and with you guys, of course, and then maybe put a little goodie in it as like a thank you for being my 2,000th. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, we have quite a few orders we can get done without making things. We picked up, or like Eli went downstairs and he grabbed a lot of the apparel that was in these orders. I think one of them we do have to make a shirt. I swore for all the sale items we had stuff already updated with inventory. I think as soon as the holidays are over, I'm gonna like overhaul my inventory with apparel and make sure everything is correct, because I feel like even though we double check, sometimes things just sell maybe in person or they sold on a different site and I just didn't realize and didn't update Shopify. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I definitely need to shoot some social media content as well today, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to post. It's just been kind of a weird, I like have a lot of ideas, it's just social media posts in general take a lot of time to like make look cute and edit and like think about what you're writing, and it's just like a lot of work, and I do love it. I just, on top of everything else, it's kind of the last thing I can prioritize when it comes to, obviously orders need to come first, market prep needs to come first. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I think we should just jump into order packing. I think I'm gonna put on some music, and hopefully Lavender will just be chill. And we'll power through the orders that we can, and then we'll probably make I have like a list already of things I need to make, but I definitely wanna like double check everything. We're pretty low on book sleeves. Right now we only have the gingham, the pink gingham one, and the pink and red gingham, I think, and then everything else has been sold. So I'm trying to figure out too how many more holiday Kindle and book sleeves I want to make. I think I might make a couple more and do just those ones for the mystery boxes. I don't know, I'm having a hard time making that decision. It's just like the mystery boxes, I love them and I'm very excited to bring them for this market. However, I'm so anxious because if I don't sell them, I'm just gonna have to unbox them, and it's kind of just feels strange. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just feeling a little like, scary. And yeah, we have to, like, Kindle sleeves take a while and book sleeves take a while because I have to cut everything out. Like, I didn't do a big, like for fall we did a huge like 2 days, I think it was, where I was cutting everything and had everything ready. However, it was like I have now a huge stack of them that like weren't purchased. So I don't know, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to look at my list, start doing orders, and we will pack them together. I'm trying to decide too if I want to do a video. I should do some pack your order videos because I haven't done those in a while. Ugh, so much to think about. Anyway, it's gonna be a busy day. I also really want to, I think like I'm gonna work on Kindle sleeves first because that is a huge thing to get done. But when I get to candle making, I really want to make a new scent, and then I'm also making custom ones for some people, and so I kind of need to like work on that as well. Tomorrow we get more of our candle making supplies, which is great because I'm worried about my wax. I'm worried I'm like, I don't have enough. And as well as oil for certain scents. Like the coconut one, that one runs really fast because I'm not mixing it with anything. And then the one more chapter, the green tea lemongrass mint, we've been running low because that's been a bestseller. So anyway, I'm going to start getting everything together and we will have a great day in the studio. I'm really excited for today as far as like the things I'm gonna get done. I'm so excited to pack these orders. I am feeling overwhelmed just because it's different than like the Kindle sleeves in general have been really stressful for me because I don't have a ton of time to sew everything like in huge batches. I think moving forward, if I keep doing this specific way of doing it, I'll probably prep more in advance. I just also didn't want to waste fabric. Like on the lining is the same color I use pretty much for everything, as well as the fusible fleece, and so I've been nervous to make a whole bunch and then they're sitting, so we still have fall ones left. So if you want a fall one, they're on sale right now, and I would love to clear them out. They're really cute. Someone did buy one, but then I realized I sold that one at the last market I did and I didn't update the inventory. See, this is what I need, a new inventory system. But you know, we live, we learn. Nothing's wrong with me, I just am learning, and that's what I have to keep telling myself. Anyway, let's jump into order packing together and let's have a great Tuesday. So what happened? I'm like crying. Oh my gosh, I was just packing this order and then my phone went off and someone just ordered. So we're gonna shout them out. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but if it's you, buddy, Madison, I'm gonna friggin' cry. Madison is our 2000th order in Palm Creative history. Oh my gosh, I'm weeping. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy, I'm like crying. I don't want to cry in front of you guys. I'm so grateful. Oh my gosh, if you told me a year ago I'd be where I am right now with the shop, I think I would be like, you're joking. But yeah, I'm so grateful for you guys. And if it was one of you, I think it might be. I actually think this was another order that like this person just ordered, I feel like. This name looks familiar to me. Hold on. Let's take a gander. Yeah, literally. Let's see. They didn't leave a note, but Madison ordered yesterday too. So Madison, if you're on here, you're the fucking MVP. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. I'm texting my family group chat. Eli has, so when you have Shopify POS, because there are two different apps on your phone, so there's Shopify and then Shopify POS, and it does show, I don't know if there's a way to change it, but it does show like every online order you get on POS, it like pops up with a notification. And Eli's kept it on because he likes to see, he gets really excited to see the orders. So just know that's not just me. Eli gets so excited literally every order. He's like, did you see this order? And sometimes I don't even see it. I'm like, what are you talking? And I'm like, oh. So sometimes he's the one telling me when I get an order because my phone's like not near me. But he's the one that just, he texted me immediately like, hey, and then he texted the group chat, the family group chat. So he's very proud of me and I feel so weepy. I feel so grateful. It's not been an easy year and it's been a lot of learning and a lot of humbling moments, a lot of beautiful moments, and a lot of growth. I mean, it's just been crazy how much the shop has changed since when I started filming in February, and I kind of just love vlogging because you get to kind of like, I haven't really had a moment to go back and see the differences. I feel like I don't want to for a while. I feel like maybe we'll wait, you know, into next year at some point. Maybe I'll watch the first vlog again just to see the growth and see the changes that I've made. I mean, I can like remember it, but it's fun to look back and watch. And I just feel like it's finally been happening, it's finally been growing, and I have such a beautiful community of people supporting me. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to even keep working right now. I just want to celebrate. I'm so grateful. Anyway, we have a little stack of orders. So I am still in the middle of packing them. We're almost to the point though where I'm gonna have to stop packing and start making things. A lot of these orders have like, I'm not trying, this isn't a complaint, I'm just explaining orders, I just hope you know. A lot of them have more complex things. So right now I was going through the ones that are kind of easy to do because maybe they only have one item, or it's items that were already like, I had already made and set aside for this, or you know, I just made a couple items, apparel items. But when they have more items that are like of different genres, it kind of gets more complicated, especially with the mystery boxes. Those do take time because I do need to like make sure I have enough product to put in them, or if I need to like start making something. So anyway, that is where we're at. I am right now building, someone bought 3 Blind Date with a Dan book combos, and so I am building those right now. It's always kind of fun seeing like the combos together and figuring out what would be cute. It's kind of hard too, like it makes me nervous because like in person you get to pick out everything you want, and online it's just really difficult to have people do that. And so I'm still figuring out how I could do a better system so you can get to pick out your individual things just like you would in person. But it's difficult, so I'm not gonna say it's like, you know, a thing. So right now I'm trying to figure out what would be the cutest combos and what people would like. I mean, I don't know you, so it's kind of hard, especially when these are probably gifts. It's like, hopefully the combos are good. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working on those, and then I think I'll probably take a lunch break soon. It's almost noon, so as soon as I'm done with all the orders I can physically get done, I'm gonna go eat, and then I think I should probably start sewing. I'm like in between if I should start candle making first or sewing. I feel like sewing because these orders obviously need to get out as soon as possible. Depending on my day, I mean, the only problem right now is Eli and I share a car. We sold my car before we moved to Seattle because it was a VW Beetle convertible, and it was not like, it was real cute, but I didn't want to bring it up here. I was like, that doesn't seem like a good idea. So since we only have one vehicle, getting to the post office is really difficult for me. It is walkable-ish, like it's kind of far, so it would take a big chunk of my day out. And also I'm like, I feel like I have to take the wagon because I don't think I could carry all of this. I really want to get one of those, what are they called, like the Hulken bags or whatever. Someone posted, like I see it posted all the time by small businesses, and I'm like, I want one so bad, but I don't want to spend the money on it. So maybe, hey, if you're watching, whatever your brand is, I'm so sorry. It's those bag wagons that everyone has, and I want one. I want a pink one. I want it to be so cute, and I want it. Because I feel like it'd make it a lot more easy, especially even for Eli to go drop stuff off, because he usually has to go back and forth. And our wagon is like so big that it feels a little ridiculous, because it's not like I have that much mail, but this is too much mail to carry like a mile, I think it is, and then coming back. It's just a lot. It's a lot to do. So, you know, I'm going to figure it out. If not, and if Eli doesn't get home in time, I'm going to have him first thing tomorrow drop them off if possible, or we'll figure out if I can like borrow the car, or I don't know, ask a friend, phone a friend in for some mail. Yeah, because it's gonna be a bigger stack, so I don't really know. I'm trying to get these orders to the point where maybe I can clear out the orders today, if I can get everything made. The Kindle and book sleeves will take a while, and that's like a huge chunk of the day, and so I'm trying to like mentally prepare for that. I love making them, but they also are such a time suck, and so I'm trying to figure out what you guys, I would love to know your opinion. They haven't been a huge seller yet, but I also don't know if people, like in person, people get really excited about this idea. But like for me, it's just a lot of work. So I'm trying to figure out going forward if that's something I'm going to keep making, or if we're gonna just do limited, you know, like this is it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I really do like them, and I love the idea of them. I want to have Kindle and book sleeves in my shop, but I'm also like, do I outsource this, or do I just make this like a more limited thing instead of a made to order? The things we learn and try to figure out. But yeah, I'm gonna bask in this glory for just like a couple more minutes, because holy crap. And I'm trying to think what I should put in as the thank you for being the 2000th order. I'm just like, holy moly, you guys. What's next you're gonna bring, you know? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and finish up this book bundle order because they're so exciting. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, friends, so I decided to only do the Kindle sleeves that were, or sorry, book sleeves. These ones were book sleeves. The only ones that I did was the ones for orders, because I kind of wanted to get the next, like, this next batch of orders done. And we did have another one come in, and so I'm trying to just keep up with them. Like, so grateful, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have so many to accomplish now. So I'm going to get back into packing orders, and then we'll see where we're at with our day. Right now it is almost 3 o'clock. It does look like Eli's gonna get home early, so that's great, which means these orders are gonna go out today, which is fantastic. But yeah, I need to get the rest of these done as far as I can. There's only like, there's a couple that I can't do today. I have to wait till tomorrow because the blanks, like the orders came in after we had already sold in person. And so, listen, that's just how it's been going. And so it'll show up tomorrow. It'll be fine. We'll be able to press apparel, hopefully, as long as everything shows up as it's supposed to. I'm gonna double check if I don't have any blanks. There's like a chance there might be one hidden somewhere. But yeah, that's like, I think for the most part, we'll have most of the orders out, which is great. Oh, it's been a day. I haven't even posted yet. I posted on my personal account about hitting 2,000, but I haven't done my like big reveal. But I just wanted to get through this stuff and then come up with like a really cute video. I think I might use the Wicked sound that's like, dee, 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 I have an announcement, and I think I'm gonna do that. But I want to be like looking cute, so I need to get I need to like, you know, be camera ready. I just don't feel very cute right now. Anyway, that's the vibe. So let's get these orders together. So someone had ordered one of the fall sleeves, and I had realized I had run out of that specific one. So we just made that, and then the fantasy one. These look so cute together, you guys. This was one order. So cute. Anyway, let's get these all together. I am sad. One of these orders asked for, they got a mystery box, and they did request like a specific mug, and I don't have any left. I thought I did. I'm gonna double check. It was for the Pride mugs, and I really haven't sold one in a long time, and I looked on my website and I had like one left on there, but I think we had like a transfer left, but I don't think I have any mugs. So I think what I'm gonna do is just give them the one that's already pre-wrapped and like looks really cute and was from the market, because I'm not bringing those specific ones to this coming market. I'm only bringing book related ones. So that's kind of like what I'm gonna do. Anyway, let's figure out which order to do next, because there's quite a few. Okay, I wanted to talk about this order because it was so cute. So they bought 2 Pacific Northwest crew necks, one in like 2 different sizes. So I'm very excited about that. I think this order can all go in a really big holiday mailer, since it's all soft products as far as I can tell. I think there might be a bookmark in here. Yeah, and a tote bag, but I'll just put them in a rigid mailer to go inside of it, because I've been kind of doing that lately. Here, wait, I'm so glad people are starting to like see the Pacific Northwest stuff though. I feel like in person people really like it. It's just online I haven't, honestly, just no one's bought them yet, and I think it's because there's too much Pacific Northwest stuff out there, but I'm proud of this design. I think it's cute. I have been thinking for this one, making this design as an embroidered hat. So if you live in Washington or Oregon, or like consider yourself the Pacific Northwest, let me know if you would like a baseball hat that's embroidered with that. I feel like it'd be really cute. I haven't really gone too far with it. I haven't even like got it digitized or anything. Basically, January is my explore the embroidery machine. It just got way too busy with everything else that we're doing in the candle making side of things. So we'll see. I just had a really good idea, and I'm gonna talk to Eli about it as soon as he gets here. But I just thought, wouldn't it be fun to do, I've seen a couple people do this before, but do some mystery t-shirts in some bags, like do them at the market. Because I have all these mailers, and I'm like, I have a lot of apparel that's like discounted apparel I'm trying to clear out, and I'm kind of like, maybe doing those for like $15 and like making a little basket or something and people can pick out their size. Maybe that would be cute. I'm gonna talk to Eli about it when he gets here. But I'm thinking that actually might be a really good idea because I really want to clear stuff out, and I feel like if it's in a cute package, people might be into it. But I need to think of how I would fit it into the display. I just thought about it because I was like, I really need to clear out some apparel, and I feel like that would be a good idea. But where would I put it in the booth? That's the question. I'm gonna think about this, but I think it's a good idea. So I wasn't about to do one that was a mystery box, but then I realized that they bought 2 different orders, and so I want to reach out and see like, hey, do you want it shipped together so it's all together? But I wanted to read this one really quick. So this person bought a Crate and Caffeinate sticker, and they left the sweetest note. They were my 2001 order today. I think they were trying to get to be 2000 and I hadn't posted yet, so I was like, oh no. But it says, hey girl, how exciting to reach your 2024 sales goal. I've been following you for a while now, and I must say you are inspiring me to come on camera and post consistently to achieve my goals. My small business is still a newborn and hoping 2025 will be a great success for us small businesses. Love, Pari at Shop Colorific on Instagram. So yeah, Shop Colorific, and thank you so much, Perry. That's so if it's Perry or Pari, thank you so much. That is so stinking cute and so sweet, and I just can't. Y'all are too nice to me. Let's see here. I should have a Crate and Caffeinate sticker in here. I'm like let's see. Come on, little buddy. Hello friends, happy Wednesday. We're already halfway through the week and I'm feeling a tiny bit overwhelmed at the amount of things we have to get accomplished. Of course, in a classic shipping, fashion of things not going right, candle stuff is showing up today, which is great. So candles will be the priority at some point today. I'm gonna wait till everything gets here because it's kind of silly to start the process and then wait, So we're gonna do a big candle making session, and then apparel is showing up tomorrow. So that's a big bummer. I'm hoping though I can get a chunk of apparel done today. We'll see. And right now I am organizing our little bin, which is, it's a huge mess right now. I always just call it little bin, but little bin basically has everything I need to kind of like run like checkout. So we have our bags, our tissue paper, our sticker backing holders, and then like mailing list sheets, all the things, as well as signage. I am going to be redoing signage today too because I need to print them out and laminate. And then yeah, we have mugs to make, we have keychains to make, we have Kindle and book sleeves to make. So we're kind of in a position of there's a lot to get done, not a lot of time to do it. And since we will have to leave on Friday for this market, I'm losing that day of prep. It has been a very strange time trying to do that, but I feel good about it. So right now I'm going to try to get the rest of this kind of organized as far as my little bin, just so I can kind of put that out of the way. I'm considering making more of my freebie stickers. We have less than 50. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm just not sure because I feel like usually events for me, I have about, like, it's usually under like 50 customers, depending. And so, but this event is a longer day and it's supposed to be really big, so people say. So I'm having a hard time deciding. I'm also bringing our bookmarks, so I'm going to be giving them out to customers as well. So yeah, I'm kind of just trying to figure out what's the best move as far as that goes. We also still have 3 pending orders to get out. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get that done today. One of them I can't because the apparel is not showing up today. So that's just, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. It is still within my normal shipping range, and it still will, hopefully everything will show up on time. Because our shipping deadlines are not until I think Friday. No. What's the day? I think it's the 17th technically is what USPS said. And this order is also not going far, so I think it should be fine. It should show up for Christmas. I'm not worried about that. It's more just like depending on what they were using it for. But yeah, we have a lot to get done today, as well as still like figuring out like our mystery box situation. I'm also going to do those mystery grab bags, so for the t-shirts, and I'm gonna have, Eli said it was a good idea, and I was like, good, because I thought it was too, and I just wanted to see if another person thought so. So that's kind of what's on the agenda today. I think we should just keep getting into it, and yeah, that's on the plate for Wednesday. Okay, you guys, so some things changed with how we're gonna do the market. I originally was going to have, and I've mentioned a few times in this vlog already, it was going to have some of my options of the mystery band book box and the other box, and Eli and I talked about it a lot. We're having issues. The Ivor stand that we're using for our, I thought that was my hair. I was like, why is my hair sticking out? Like, anyway. So we're using an Ivor setup for the indoor display, which we used at our last indoor display. And when we had purchased it, we had talked about getting more shelves, and then we're like, oh, I don't know, let's see how it looks when we get it done. Literally the next day, all of the shelves were sold out, like could not find them. And they said they'd restock yesterday, and then they've now pushed it to after this market. So basically we are at the point of, we are not gonna have those extra shelves like we had hoped, and that sucks. I'm a little frustrated because like I wanted to buy all these shelves, like the actual shelf part at the time, but we were just back and forth on it, and I should have just bought them and then returned if I didn't want to use them. But we live, we learn. We know IKEA will literally never have anything in stock ever. It's just like constant. So because of that, we don't have as many shelves as I had planned for the display for this weekend. And that's just not gonna work for having that many options as far as the mystery boxes. So we're only gonna do the band book mystery one. That's it. And because of that, that does help a little bit with prepping. And so what I'm gonna do is only restock the Kindle sleeves that are out of stock and make sure they're like looking good and like there's plenty of options for people. And I'm only doing the mystery band book boxes, which also means we need more band books. So Eli is now on the hunt looking for more, because we just like flew through, we still have books left. However, a lot of these are going to be at, like they're going to be for the build your own bundles, and there's just not enough book varieties for these mystery boxes, and I want to make sure they're books that people will really want to read. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do, especially when you're buying like a more, you know, expensive item, like the mystery boxes are $60. Labby, what are you doing? She's up to no good. Even though it has a lot of items, I just want to make sure the books that I'm putting in there are, you know, worth the moolah. So we're trying to figure that out. Eli's just left to go do that. I am still gonna do the mystery t-shirts though. I think that's a good idea. And yeah, I'm in the middle of cutting because I want all of these at least prepped to sew. I don't know if if I sew today, I sew today, but candles will be the priority when they get here. But I wanted to get this all cleaned off, so then when candle stuff does show up, I'm ready to go. And then I'm gonna have to figure out mugs and all that stuff. So it's just a busy day. It's a lot of like things change in the moment, even when you have like a plan. Like these shelves, I really thought they would be restocked. IKEA's website said it will be restocked on, you know, it was supposed to be 2 days ago it was restocked, and then it was like said it was gonna be, and then it wasn't. So only so much a girl can do. You know, things being out of stock for like 3 or 4 weeks sucks, and I thought we had enough time, so we don't. So he's gonna go do that. He's also gonna pick up more wrapping paper, I think, and yeah, hopefully we find more books, because that's a lot of stuff. Anyway, so I'm wearing my world tour sweatshirt, by the way, and I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna not sell it anymore after we sell out, because it's a 2024 design, like the back says 2024, and I'm wondering what you guys think, what the colors should be for 2025. Like, should I do another variety, switch the number, and then that's like they're each year is like a limited edition? Because I do really like, this is definitely one of our best sellers, and I'm gonna try to make a whole bunch of them. It still gives me such anxiety to this day for this item, because if you guys have been here for a long time, it just is always an issue with pressing. I don't know what it is, but something about the back is just I don't know. It's just like my nightmare. So that being said, I'm really hoping with the new press, it's going to be a lot easier. And that's why I've been kind of putting it off, because it's like gives me such anxiety. But I need to do it. I need to get it done. We need to restock, and I just kind of want to restock since we have quite a few of this color left. But I'd love to know what colors you want to see. It's gonna be like the same design with a new year on it. The back, I'm really short, so we'll do that. I don't know if you can even see it. Yeah, here. The back will stay the same too, but I was thinking at least switching the year, and then each year is a different color. Let me know what colors you want to see. I use comfort colors for this one, so if there's a comfort color sweatshirts you like, let me know. I want to keep cutting this stuff and kind of rearranging with a plan I was going to have, since this is like a different, we're gonna have more banned book stuff. I'm also gonna text my mom and let her know, because she's making my bows and I left all my ribbon with her, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna need enough for 6, so we'll see, or I guess 5, because we're gonna do one as a display one. Yeah. Oh, there's just so much to do, you guys. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good. It's going to be good. I'm just so nervous about this market. I really hope it goes well. Okay, let's get back into sewing. Not sewing, but actually cutting. Then we'll see if we're gonna sew. I'm running into a predicament of how many sleeves I need to make. I had so many orders for these over the weekend, and so I'm having to restock more than I anticipated, which is a good problem to have, but it's just like brain math right now. I'm just like, whoa. I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna get these to the point of getting them all cut, pressing all of the, oh, that's Taco on his tree. There he is, the icon of this home. Anyway, I'm going to get these all ready to go, and it's gonna take a while. I feel like this is like the most tedious part, is getting everything prepped, cutting, and like then pressing all of the fleece adhesive stuff. And I have to still cut all that out. So it's gonna take me longer than I really want, but I know it's gonna, I'm hoping it's gonna be worth it. I'm a little nervous making so many of the holiday designs, but I know people have been liking them this year. Like compared to the fall, I think fall was just because it was the first time I've introduced something like this. It was a little nerve-wracking. So yeah, I'm just kind of at where I'm just like, how many am I gonna have to make? I think what I'm gonna do is get them all prepped. I'm gonna finish cutting stuff out. I'm making lunch at the same time, take my lunch break. Oh, there's the oven preheating for me. So I'm gonna make lunch. I'm having leftover, Eli makes really good like Greek chicken with like tzatziki. And usually we do rice and then like french fries with it. And so I'm not gonna do the rice, I'm just gonna do the french fries with the tzatziki and the chicken. It's so good. So I'm so very excited to eat that and like have some cucumbers. But I am feeling a little overwhelmed because these are definitely like the biggest time suck of my business right now, and like they're so cute and I really do like them, and I want to keep like making them better, but also it's like, what do we do? But anyway, for right now this is obviously what we're doing, but I do need to figure out when I'm going to be making them. I feel like it's going to probably be tonight, or at least getting like half of them done and then finishing them tomorrow, because my candle stuff did show up. I don't know, the outsourcing of shipping lately has been so odd. Like obviously Amazon, you know, you see where it's like a random person in their car and they're doing it. But I just had it for UPS and I was really confused because I guess this guy was just at our door and he was just knocking, and it's an apartment building, so I don't know what he was doing. But I saw him on the street and somehow he fit like, I kid you not, like 20 some packages in like a Toyota Corolla. So I don't know how he did it, but more power to you, get that side hustle. But anyway, I was like, what is happening? And so yeah, my candle stuff is here, which means candle making will be happening today. And then I still need to do mugs and keychains and apparel. So, oh, Eli just texted me. Hold on. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yes. Okay, we just had an update. So Eli's at Home Goods looking for my wrapping paper, and they didn't have the same one, but let's see. He just sent me this. Come on, little buddy. There we go. Look how cute that is. They don't have the same wrapping paper, so we're gonna have to mix and match. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this email I just got, but wild. Anyway, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. There's so much to do, and there's not enough me. Eli, though, is obviously taking care of some things for me today because this market I'm just really wanting to do well at. I also really want it to look good, and I want it to be something I can take a lot of pictures for other markets indoors because, as you guys know, I've been having a little bit of a hard time with more like big indoor events as far as like the bigger Seattle events. So I don't know. I'm feeling it. Okay, let me see. So we have 2 of those. I'm about to make so many Kindle and book sleeves, you guys. Ooh! I know this is a really good problem to have, but I definitely am nervous. I'm very nervous about all of this. Okay, let's hold this over here for the moment. But yeah, I don't know. Things have just been so strange. And I'm just trying to get through the next week. The holidays are just a crazy time. Like last year, my markets were pretty good, but it was like very, very different than this year. This year has been a whole new level of, being a small business. It's been going so well, and hitting 2,000 yesterday is just kind of one of those moments where I was like, holy crap, like after all these years I'm finally doing it. But it's still scary and it's still a lot. So hopefully, though, I'm putting kind of a lot of love into this market, and I do try to do that for all my markets, but this one too, like this group specifically, I want to keep getting into their events. I want to get into their storefront. So I'm just hoping, putting the love in, putting the extra time in. I'm gonna have to, like yesterday, I don't know what it was, I got really tired and like I didn't feel super great by the end of the day. I think it's just stress. There's just a lot of external stresses in my life right now that are making running a business a little difficult. And so I think that's what's happening, is I just got a little overwhelmed. And so I needed to kind of just shut down for the night. And so it does mean, though, I need to really, really, really get stuff done the next 2 days and work real stinking hard, and hopefully all of this will pay off for the market, and then we'll see how it goes for what's left over. I might have to, I don't want to do another sale because they're kind of stressful, but I might do like a discount on stuff that I need to clear out for the holidays. At least the stuff that's like seasonal is the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so I love this pattern so stinking much. I think it's so cute. I've had a couple people to be really excited about it, and I'm just like, oh, I love it so much. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna unbox our candle science stuff because I feel like I should start on candle making soon. I also really want to go on a coffee walk today, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to get things done because there's just so much. I've finished cutting all the Kindle and book sleeves, but now I need to add, like, adhere them all. And if I get at least that all done today and get everything kind of ready to go for sewing, then either tonight, like late tonight, or tomorrow, we'll just jump right into it. I also need to make time to edit the vlog, so I don't know how everything's gonna get done, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get everything done in a timely manner. Oh my goodness. Can't believe this is my third, I think this is my third bag of wax. Y'all are loving the candles, so I appreciate it. We still have some left in our second bag, but I wanted to have enough just to make sure. And then I did order larger containers this time. So this is the next one up from the 4 ounce. It's the 16 ounce. And I got the green tea lemongrass, which is what I've been using. And then I add garden mint to it for the One More Chapter candle. And then this one, the santal and coconut, people like a lot. It's a small business candle that I'm doing. I'm a big fan. And then we have more lids. Luckily those ones were not back ordered. And then at the bottom we have more vessels. I'm excited to experiment with new ones, like different vessels next year. I have my eye on some, and I definitely am gonna try some other, I'm gonna do some experimenting, see if I want to switch waxes at some point. I'm gonna open this just to make sure it is not broken. That would be a big bummer if that was the case. They all look good to me. Wonderful. I think that was everything I ordered. Oh, I got a sample in here too. Let me see. I really love that they give you a free sample. I'm a big fan of that. I'll have to find it now. I hope it's in here. Now I'm like, oh no, watch it's not here. Oh no. I like really don't like these packing peanuts. I can't find anything. Oh my gosh, did they not include the freebie? That'd be such a bummer. Well, maybe there's a freebie in there. It's hard to say. I don't feel anything in there. We'll see. I'll double check before I toss that box out. But anyway, I feel like Eli will be home soon. So maybe I'll see how he's feeling, if he wants to go for a coffee walk, and then we'll come back. And I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do as far as multitasking, because candles, I feel like I can kind of do something else at the same time. I guess I could start doing mugs. So maybe I'll just set up like a mega station where I am working on candles, and then also over in our living room area, like put a Christmas movie on or something and just like work on mugs and keychains at the same time, so we can accomplish both of those things. Since both of those are time consuming, and also kind of like I can do something at the same time. I can pause my mugs as I'm working on this. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm gonna see where I'm at with everything else. It feels weird, I don't have to post a daily video today. That's crazy, but I feel like I do need to post some content. So as soon as I make my decisions on how much I'm making of stuff over here, then I think I'm going to look at social media, and then hopefully Eli will be home. Okay, it's the shop after dark. The hair is in the bun. We're in sweatpants, and the makeup is gone because it is 10:50. This light is not it right now. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I hate nighttime light, you guys. I need to figure out better lighting, but I don't want to invest in big lighting in here when it's like not my house, you know? It's renting. Anyway, the hair is up. I made so many candles. I really still want to do a signature Pacific Northwest candle. I have the stuff for it, I just didn't have enough room. So I need to let the candles cure a little bit longer before I do anything else with them. I let them cure overnight, and then in the morning we'll label them and put the lids on them and everything, and then I'll move them out of the way, do inventory on them, and then we will start. I guess I could talk to you while I'm working on this. We can do a little bit of, I'm ironing and attaching all of the fleece right now. I definitely don't know how I could have gotten away with pre-prepping with so much of this stuff since each weekend there's like a market and it's hard to really anticipate what you're going to sell at said market, if that makes sense. And I don't like to over make things because it's just, you get left with inventory, and the few times I've overmade things, it's always been a problem. So anyway, we're just in that zone of like there's a lot to do and not a lot of me to do it. Eli's been helping me with some of the tasks that are kind of easier to get through. He did all of the labeling of our shopping bags, as well as doing the sticker sleeves, like getting those all together. And then he was really sweet and he cleaned all of my sticker holders, because I noticed from like some of our outdoor events they just started kind of getting a little dingy looking, and I was like, okay, for indoor, like I want them to be shiny, I want them to look nice. There's a lot of like tasks I need to do after this market since we'll have a little bit of a break. I am starting to get nervous because I was talking to some of my friends that do a lot of markets, and they're already like applying for next year and already like planning out their whole year. So I really need to get it together, because I think last year there was some markets I missed because of that, and I really don't want that to happen again this year. So I'm hoping it's gonna be next week when that's gonna happen. But as far as yeah, like what's on my brain, there's just so much to get done. And I feel like I don't really want it. I know I need to take a break, but I don't really want to, because I really do enjoy what I'm doing. But I also am pretty tired. So I don't know. I'm just in that zone of like, okay, what's gonna be our best bet? I do think I need to go buy, or not buy, go grab my fabric scissors so I can cut off any excess. I almost burnt myself. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my scissors and then we'll keep chatting. Okay, I have the scissors. So anyway, yeah, we just have a lot to get done. I still haven't edited the vlog. I'm either going to get up early tomorrow and do it, or it's gonna be out later than it usually is. I'll probably maybe edit it either when we're in the car on Friday or when we get there on Friday. I kind of want to get it done tomorrow, but all this prep and then like getting the rest of my orders out are kind of the priority, obviously. But I don't know. There's just so much to accomplish. So much to get done. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to right now, is just ironing. I wish there was like an easier way to get these done, or a little bit faster. I have thought about maybe using the heat press, but I don't know if that would be too much, you know, too much to do. Anyway, that's what I'm up to right now. I'll check back in after I get through a bit of this, because I feel like it's kind of monotonous and time consuming. So yeah. Okay, so it is 11 o'clock. I am multitasking and basically doing editing and the sleeves, because you have to like press and then like let it sit for a sec so it adheres. And literally in this video, I'm like, this is probably the last time I have to make Kindle and book sleeves like this year. Absolutely not. That's not the case here. Anyway, editing's going okay. I'm just trying to get at least a big chunk of it done, and then hopefully, I don't know why that's doing that. Hopefully, I can get it either edited tonight or at least mostly edited, so in the morning it's less. But yeah, this pile is taking forever. I don't know if I can keep up with these Kindle and book sleeves. They're just like so much work. Anyway, that's what I'm up to. So I think I'll probably stop filming because this is all I'm doing right now. Happy Thursday, my friends. We are already at the end of the week and I'm feeling very nervous about the amount of stuff I need to get done. Last night I stayed up till 1 a.m. basically prepping all of these, those, and those for sewing today. I think what's gonna happen is those are gonna be my end of the day like probably into the night project. We need to get all of the candles, like cut the wicks, get them all ready to go, package them, get them inventoried, and then we need to press quite a bit of apparel. I think I'm going to be bringing, I have like a couple variations of the band Book Lover crew neck, and one that I like never bring because I feel like people don't notice it, but now that we have this new display, they will, is there's a children's book version, and so I think I'm gonna bring that, and I do have it in kid sizes too. So we're gonna do that. I'm very excited. We already have like almost a full size run. I'm just gonna make a couple more. So I think this morning it's gonna be definitely getting some apparel pressed. We are still waiting for the restock of apparel to show up today, but I feel like I should get a good start on this stuff. At least get World Tour done, which is my least favorite thing to do. So we're gonna do that. And then I have to wrap books. I have to do Kindle sleeves. We have like so much to accomplish, and signage, and like, I don't even know. It's gonna be a very long day, I feel like. So I definitely need to be caffeinated and ready to go. But the vlog, I got up early and the vlog is done. It is out. And I also finished up pressing these so they're ready to go. So it's a lot. I don't know how I'm gonna get it all done. It definitely feels like I didn't even procrastinate. This is just how it happened, where everything just got to the point of needing to do this much work. So that sometimes is just how it is, but I think we should just jump into the day and push through this last market. Like, I feel good because it's like the last one, but I also feel very overwhelmed, but we'll get it done. It'll be okay. Okay, so candles are pretty much done. I also made my custom ones, my gift ones for some family members. The only thing I'm a little sad about is I don't know if I'm going to get to this new scent that I wanted to launch at this market. I think I thought of it too late. Classic McKenna move. I do this a lot, and I'm glad it's not just me. I know a lot of other small businesses do this too, where we get excited and we're like, maybe we can make this happen. No. Oh my god, I was like, who is floating over there? It's Taco. But I just wiped everything down, did a big clean on this table. So now I think I'm going to organize, I guess I should make a little more room. We're going to be doing mystery t-shirts to hopefully clear out some of the old inventory of apparel that I kind of want to say goodbye to. Eli is going to package them up, but I want to have them all organized and ready to go with the stickers, so when he gets home today from work, he's able to do that. And then I think I'm either going to wrap books or start pressing. I might do like some pressing, stop and do something else, do some more pressing, stop and do something else, just to kind of break up the day, because pressing can kind of get a little too much for me. I have like really, like the dust and stuff, I probably should be wearing a mask if I'm thinking about it, but I always have like a reaction to like pressing for a long amount of time. So I'm gonna try to like break it up throughout the day, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna organize these shirts. I'm trying to think how else I should do it. We just have no space. I just need this stuff out of my office so that I can make room for the other apparel I need to press. But I'm hoping these mystery bags are like a good thing. These are also available online. I didn't really like advertise it a ton during the flash sale, but they're still up. I'm gonna keep them up. They're $15 and you get a mystery t-shirt. It could be a holiday one, it could not. I think after the holidays I'll probably not have as many holiday ones in there, unless you guys think it's a good idea just to kind of have a mixture, because then I could also throw in some Halloween stuff too. I just want to get rid of a lot of my old designs so I can make room for new ones and figure out where the shop is going as far as apparel moving forward. But anyway, let's start organizing these. few kids sizes I have available is the Banned Book Lover Children's Book Edition. I haven't had these at a market in so long, like a very, very long time, just because we didn't have space and I was trying to have other designs besides Banned Book. But I decided I'm not going to bring creative department this time just because I don't have a ton and I'm thinking about switching that design. So we're just going to bring this guy, and so I just restocked a little bit. We're just doing one size run of that one since it's usually not one of our best sellers, but I'm hoping with this new display and how I'm going to have it with stickers that say kids sizes and like what it is, that will be it. Anyway, Weenie Dog is cranky. Now I think I need to move on to my least favorite one, which is, like, I love the design, but it is my bane of my existence. We're gonna do World Tour. I'm trying to figure out where to even put things in here. The cart that I usually use for pressing, there's literally like no room in here for that. So right now I'm just gonna make a little stack right here. And then as soon as it gets like a little too tall, we'll pause our pressing, we'll fold inventory and move it out of here. This is like why I haven't honestly wanted to do apparel in a hot minute, is just because of this chaos. So I don't know, I'm just feeling frustrated with my space. There's just not enough, and like I need a lot more space for apparel. It's such a pain to try and press things in this kind of environment. It's just so tight in here, and like I'm so sick of the animals being in my way right now. Like Lavender is being so naughty. Can you go lay down? Stop. Like I don't have time for this today, so if this is like the day I'm having, I'm gonna cry. There's just too much to do and not enough of me. I feel like if I can get through World Tour, that'll be a huge accomplishment. And then I'm hoping I'll get a good chunk of this done, and by then my restock will show up too. But yeah, we need to do t-shirts and crew necks. We just have like a lot of out of stocks right now. Let's see. Yeah, this is like a lot. Do we really need this many? Now I'm like, do we need this many? So many larges. I guess we are pretty low now I think about it. We've been like running through these quite fast. And I haven't done a big restock of crew necks in a while just because of how hard it's been. I think I'm gonna start with a 2X because that just seems like a good idea. Okay, and I think I'm going to just like increase the pressure quite a bit and see if that helps with the situation I have with World Tour. It's mostly the back, and it's just like certain parts of the back for some reason always have a problem, and I don't know why. I just don't understand. Anyway, I'm just feeling overwhelmed about the fact that I have no room to do apparel, and like my animals are driving me nuts. Like I don't want to think about them. I love them, don't get me wrong, I love them so much, but like having to constantly be paying attention to kind of the bullshit they're pulling is exhausting. I'm like, can you guys chill out? One day she'll chill out. One day Taco will stop being a menace. Today is not that day. Anyway, I'm gonna find, where's the top part? There we go. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at emotionally. But yeah, we need to do crew necks and t-shirts of World Tour, and then as soon as like those are done, I'll feel so much better because Banned Book usually goes a little fast. Like still slower because it's a double-sided design, but I feel like it does go a little bit faster. And then when I have apparel done, it's gonna feel so good because it's always such a pain in this room, and it makes me so anxious because I feel claustrophobic. There's no good like setup to do this. Even when I have the table in here, I feel so claustrophobic. There's not enough surface area. And even if I did have another table, I don't know if that would really solve the problem of how much room you need for apparel. Anyway, I'm gonna put music back on because my anxiety is like gonna go through the roof with this animal situation right now. They're being so annoying. She's just like sniffing. I can't. And I'm like, do I even have enough of the fronts of this. Uh-oh. I'm gonna count these. I think we have a good stack. I think I'm just being a little nervous because I'm like, I should do sweatshirts over t-shirts. Anyway, nah, the day is going. We're getting through the to-do.
Make it last forever, make it never end. Keep it going on and on. We can do whatever, it's a dream we're in. No one else to say we're wrong. If what I feel is what you feel, if this is true, if this is real, if you believe like I believe, then I know we're unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Yeah, I know we're unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. We're always gonna shine so bright, brighter than lightning. Whenever it feels so right, we're gonna ride it, ride it, ride it. Yeah, it's now or never, why would we pretend? Keep it going on and on. Reach out to the future if you lend a hand. I'm always here, I'm never gone. If what I feel is what you feel, if this is true, if this is real, if you believe like I believe, then I know we're unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Yeah,
You guys, I think we finally maybe have solved the world tour problem. This press is making my dreams come true. There's enough pressure and it's even pressure, and I'm having a tiny bit of an issue still because it's just the design is too big for the plate, and it was something I realized too late after we had done the whole thing. So it is what it is, but it's not pulling how it was. It's not tearing. There's even heating, so it's actually like adhering to everything evenly, because before with the old press there wasn't enough pressure and it was starting to pull on. It was just kind of a weird thing that was happening, and I couldn't figure it out, and I tried it on my old press to see if that would work, and it didn't. So we are now using this new auto press, and I really do highly recommend the auto press if you're somebody that doesn't like clamshells or the swing shells or anything that's like manual. I've never had an issue with the first one I had, and that was something I purchased, and obviously this one I was gifted. I'm obsessed with it. I love the auto press. I just don't want to get burnt, and I feel like with the clamshell I always like burn myself. You know, that might just be a me problem, but yeah, I'm really impressed. Like, this is going way faster. Like, there's still been a couple hiccups, and luckily though we haven't ruined anything yet, and that is, knock on wood, literally always the goal, obviously, to not have issues with your transfers. But yeah, I'm almost through t-shirts, which means we can jump to crew necks, which is the thing I worry most about since that is the most expensive of the group. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm also having ideas for the new colorway I want to do, because I like to use the comfort colors. And so I'm leaning towards either doing it in a blue or a green or a cream. If I do cream, I feel like I would do like a green text. I feel like that'd look really nice. Yeah, it's just the top that's pulling a little bit because of the plate. And that's just like in the next rendition, we're gonna make sure she's a little bit smaller so she fits the plate better. But it's not ripping the design, it's just kind of like pulling. And if I then do the second press, which you should do anyway with all your like apparel, it's fine. So this is great. This is great news. But anyway, I'm thinking of, for the new color, either doing like a cream and then having it in like a blue or green text with, or maybe even a pink one. I'll probably run a poll. I'm gonna do like some mock-ups for the new iteration. It'll probably come out in January because I do really want, this is like one of our best sellers. I think a new color people will be really excited about. Oh, I just realized I need to go finish the what I was doing over there before I can move this guy. So anyway, very exciting news that I can finally press this on this press. So it is 2 o'clock. I'm taking a little pause from apparel and I'm gonna switch gears just because I'm waiting for the rest of the apparel to get here, and I'm just kind of like, well, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. We have some good progress on that. Next, I'm trying to figure out if I probably should start wrapping some books. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is feeling like a lot. I know I can get it done. I'm just honestly like I'm so sore from like standing and doing stuff yesterday. I didn't even realize how long I worked yesterday, but a long time. So I'm feeling a little exhausted right now and I kind of want to take a break, but I don't know if I should. But I'm so tired. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So we'll see what we should do next. I'm kind of like, should I do books? But I also feel like I should sit for a bit. Maybe if I sit, I can finish up the new labels and display stuff. So then it's like I'm still being productive and that's still something I really have to do. But then I'm sitting for just a little bit. I'm just so sore. I'm also like not super hungry. It's 2 o'clock. I had like kind of a late-ish breakfast. I don't know. I'm just not feeling super hungry, but I'm like, should I eat? I don't know. I guess I won't, and I'll just keep working. But anyway, that's where I'm at. We'll see what's next. Oh boy. Okay, so it's about 4 o'clock. I just drank some more coffee to hopefully keep the good vibes going because I feel like it is going to be a late night. I'm still waiting on my blanks to get here. It still says out for delivery. So I'm just gonna move on from apparel like I kind of already have. I did keychains and then the battery died, so we're back. I did the keychains and then I'm thinking I might jump into making some book sleeves, at least just for our, oh my gosh, I just hiccuped, our band book boxes, so then I can get those packaged and done. I also kind of need to make some mugs for that. I'm trying to decide because right now I only have 2 of the ceramic ones, so I'm tempted to do 2 of these and then maybe do the rest of them as glass cups, just because I'm unsure if I want to like get all the stuff out for sublimating, because I was gonna try to make some more car coasters, but I was kind of like, do I really need to do that? I have enough of everything. Like if we sell out, we sell out, and that would be crazy good. And then I've decided for my signage, I am gonna redo the gift box one because since I changed the plan for it, I need to do that. But as far as everything else, I think I'm just gonna print out new ones that need to be fixed, and I want to make a stocking stuffer sign. Pretty much I'm gonna keep it the same because I don't want to like rebrand everything when I'm like still figuring out what I'm rebranding. I really was just gonna change everything to be pink, so that was really my my only thing I was gonna do. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do as far as cups though. I feel like that's a good idea, is to, instead of like, because technically the listing says cup or mug, so we'll have 2 mugs and then the rest will be cups, and we'll do the different book ones. And I think that's cute and fun. We have candles done already. And yeah, I just kind of trying to get through a lot of these bigger things. So I feel like if I at least start on, or get the book sleeves for these boxes done ASAP, and then hopefully by that time we'll have more apparel here and then we'll also be wrapping books. I don't know, this is like, as I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, this is a lot. I really want the apparel to just get here so I can finish apparel. But I think if we get the other stuff out of the way, I'll feel a lot better, and then we'll probably end the night with apparel and book and Kindle sleeves. I kind of just need to like really focus in and get the rest of it done. I feel pretty good about the amount of things I've been getting done today though. It has been like a lot, but I don't know. There's not much I could have done. Like I could have tried to prep last week a little bit more. However, it's just getting to that point where I don't want to over prep, you know? And then the market last week went way better than I anticipated. I'm putting you guys on a tripod. That's probably smart. Which is great. I'm glad it did. However, it then made this week a lot harder to get things going because I just had no idea that I would be restocking so much. Like I definitely, like in last week's vlog, as I said today when I was editing, I was like, oh, or last night when I was editing, I was like, oh yeah, like this is probably the last time I'm gonna have to do these this year. That was wrong. Anyway, so I think we're gonna start sewing, and hopefully apparel will show up. And then I hopefully can get these boxes built because that's gonna be a huge thing too. I think I need to make stickers for the boxes because I don't want to pull, I don't have a lot of inventory to pull from because I don't want to pull my market inventory. So we'll make some stickers, pull some bookmarks, and do all that. So let me get my sewing thing ready. I've also already gotten like most of our bins organized and ready to go. Eli's not coming home till later, so he's going to do our mystery boxes. Oh my gosh, I'm just like throwing you guys around on this tripod. Oh my god. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm gonna get the sewing stuff set up. We're gonna sew, and then see where we're at. I just really want to get those boxes out of the way because they are kind of a huge space taker-upper. And then we'll do apparel, hopefully. I don't know. Oh my god, I thought someone was walking. I had Gilmore Girls on the TV. That was so scary. Oh my god. The corner of my eye, I was like, someone's walking. Anyway, let me get my sewing stuff set up. In classic shipping fashion, my blanks just showed up. It is almost 6 o'clock. It's like 2 minutes to 6. I'm honestly at my most overwhelmed right now. I'm considering lowering the amount of bundles I'm going to bring just because I don't know if I can get all these sleeves done, and I kind of need to move on to apparel, and then maybe I can get back to it. So I think what I'm going to do is build out the bundles so then we can wrap them, get them like completed, at least like this batch. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Maybe I should do apparel first and then see if I can finish the bundles. I don't know, this has just been like one of those days where I know I'm doing my very best and like the most, and it's like not enough, and that's really hard to like deal with and not be feeling bad about myself because it's just like a lot, and I think I took on a little too much. Even though this is really just restock, but I think market wise like it's just a lot to constantly be restocking. So anyway, we have our box of blanks. It's big. Oh, Labby. And Lavender's been like really obnoxious. I'm really feeling like top tier stress today. Like I just don't need this extra stuff right now on top of like this stuff. I'm really excited for this market, but I'm also just like so anxious about how much I have left. So yeah, we have I have 4 book sleeves for the band book bundles. I was gonna do 6, but you know, it is what it is. So at least we'll have 4 boxes and then 1 display box. And then if someone wants to buy the display box, I'm also gonna put it very clear that like you can buy these online. So hopefully if anyone's like trying to get a last minute gift, they can order it online and get it shipped to somebody. But yeah, I'm just feeling very, ugh. It's been like a very rough couple of weeks, the holidays, you guys. And I still have to get these orders. I had another Etsy order come through, which grateful for. We had 2 come through. They're like pretty small, but still grateful. But I want to make sure tonight all orders are done so then we can drop them off tomorrow. We have a clean slate for the weekend. We're not spending a ton of time in Spokane like we were planning to. So I think we're gonna leave Sunday evening or afternoon. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been it's a lot of things to track, and I really thought I could get more done, even though I know I've done a ton today. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little like, I feel like maybe we'd switch to, I'm just trying to decide if I should make the boxes right now or just wait until I'm like for sure only doing this amount. Ugh. And Lavender is like gonna bark. Everything's gonna be okay. I think worst case, if I have to wrap books at my mom's house tomorrow, that is what it is. I do need to like print all the labels out if that's the case. But I do at least need to print or pack the ones for these boxes and then see where we're at. Basically on the agenda for the rest of the night, pressing apparel, making any last minute signage, that's another one, and making the gift boxes. I think that's our main thing. Let's check our to-do, because now I'm like, is that everything? I don't even know. Okay, what was on our to-do today? Make keychains, we did that. Mystery shirts Eli's gonna do. Laminate bookmarks, oh shoot. Gotta do that tonight. Decorbin's almost done. I did restock straws and lids. And then holiday gift boxes. Yeah. And I still have to pack like my bags and what I'm gonna wear. Oi, oi, oi. And pack orders. Let's put that on here. Ugh, tacos here. All I want for Christmas is a bigger apartment or a studio. Get out. Out. Thank you. He's trying to eat everything that looks fun to him. Anyway, it's just been one of those days, and like, you know, when it's just constant struggles and living in an apartment, it's just exhausting. Okay, gift box sets. I can do this. I really hope Eli can get off right on at 7 because I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Okay, I think apparel is our next thing, because that is the biggest amount. So I'm gonna unbox this big box on the ground, and then we're gonna make our apparel, and also hopefully get these orders done, because I was kind of waiting on this apparel too to do the orders. It's just like one thing after another. Large, small. Perfect. Yay, everything is here. This is great news. I think I'm gonna start with espresso since that's our least amount, and then move on to the other ones. I have to do a count of our cream color transfers, because when I did my restock, I didn't order, like I ordered a good amount but not a ton, just because I wasn't sure how things were gonna go, because honestly, like, apparel hasn't been flying off the shelves as much as it used to, and so it's been a little hard to gauge that. So here, let me put this box away. Friday. Look at the chaos that I am currently trying to finish. Chaos. I stayed up till 1:30 last night and I still could not get everything done. I might have underestimated or overestimated like how much I had to do. I'm almost done building the gift boxes. I just need to wrap up some books. We're gonna have to wrap the rest of the books, I think, in Spokane. But yeah, I'm feeling not great. One, I'm exhausted and my body hurts so bad. Two, there's just a lot to get done. So I'm gonna finish up these boxes and then finish up the last few things. It's like everything's like so close, but not close enough. So we're almost there. I think Eli is starting to get things together into the van. So I do need to kind of get my booty into gear and make sure this gets done because we are leaving today. And yeah, we want to make sure we get over the pass before it gets too snowing. So yay. Doing markets that are not in your town is so exhausting. I'm just gonna say, like, these events have been so worth it and I want to keep doing them. However, losing a day of prep is just like exhausting, and I don't know how else I could have prepared like for this, because I didn't think all these markets were gonna do so well. I really didn't want to overbuy because I'm trying to save money, so I just didn't know what to do. So this is where we're at. I'm gonna get these together though, and then I'll come back on here when they're at a better point, because I just feel like I need to focus and get this stuff done because we have to leave, and then tomorrow's the market. Oh my goodness. Okay friends, we're at the point where I'm hopefully going to be leaving very soon. We're leaving a lot later than I had hoped, but I had so much to do, and I don't know, I definitely think in the near future I need to figure something out as far as market prep and maybe outsourcing some of my products at a certain point if things start picking up even more than they have now. Because this is like a lot of like hand making everything in your shop is so much work. But we had to say, you know, oopsies on some things that we couldn't bring. Like, I wanted to have a lot more book and Kindle sleeves, but I could not get them done in the amount of time. I just thought I had enough to get me through since I had made some for my last market, but people loved them and online loved them. And these are all good problems to have. I'm not complaining. I'm more just like, I don't know, I thought I was prepared and you guys showed up for me. So, yeah, so we're about to leave, and I think this is where I'm going to end the studio vlog, and then we will pick back up with a market vlog, and you guys will see the last market of the year, how it goes, and all of that. I just think it makes more sense for this specific one to be its own, since it is a larger event, and it's my last event of the year. So thank you guys so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I hope, you know, it's comforting to be coming along with me on these things, knowing that sometimes things don't work out the way you want, and that's just life, that's just running a business, and that's okay. Nothing's wrong with how you're doing things. It's just, there's just chaos and you can't control it. But I'm really appreciative of all of you guys for being here. It really means so much to me, and it makes it more fun for me to make content too. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time.